Hello, hello, and welcome back to my happy place. A few notes before I start what I'm going to do. One, Clara, do not turn it off. I'm not talking about the big V. No, I have not watched the news for 2 days, so I'm not going to mention that. And second, I want to say hello, a very special hello, to my friend in England, Linda. She had surgery a couple of weeks ago and she's still healing. She had a big knee surgery. So Linda, I hope you're feeling better and I hope this video brightens your day a little bit. Another thing, I always end my videos with happy trails to you until we meet again. And it occurred to me that a lot of younger people may not know what that's referencing. I just want to read you the song because it's actually, I'm quoting a song, and it's happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. And that's just a song I've always loved since my childhood. And I believe it's sung by Roy Rogers. Yeah, Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, I believe. If you look it up on iTunes or Google it. But that's just a song that's meant a lot to me over the years. And that's why I sign off with happy trails. Okay, now to get the part where I have been naughty again. Yes, Clara, I have been naughty again. I brought 2 pot palettes by Nars. And I've had them a while. Let me just get my glasses on so I will mention that my hair has not been colored for a month and the grays are coming. This one is called the Hyped Eyeshadow Palette, and this one is called Color Crush. Color Crush or Cool Crush? I can't read it because there's a little bit of sticky. Cool Crush. So I thought I would do the Hyped eyeshadow today, and I'll do the other one on another day. I quickly glanced at it when it came. I didn't really study it or really look to see what I'm getting myself into. I don't save packaging. And also a little side note, my granddaughter is in a very bad mood. She's 10, and there's been a few tantrums going on. Of course, after I get ready to film. And I asked everyone, please don't shout in the hallway. So you may hear shouting, you may hear crying, you may hear screaming. But if I don't do this video now, I'm never going to get it done. Because I keep saying every day, I'm going to do a video. So it has the little plastic. And how far apart? Okay, I didn't throw it too far. Has a very nice mirror, and these are the colors. It's a very pretty palette. Oh, and someone had asked on one of my videos, does your head shake? Is your head shaking? And I just replied, yes. And I don't realize that new people don't know that I do take a steroid to help with my chest. So at times, depending on how much medication I've had to take, my head does shake. So, I think I have layout of the land. And I'm just going to do a quick eye look, and then I have literally dozens of boxes there goes the crying, to open. So I'm going to start with this brown on the end and just give myself, if the screaming and crying gets too loud, I'll have to stop the video and just do it later, I guess. Where is my 10X? Here it is. Yeah, I had to see if it was actually laying down the color. And I'm using a Wayne Goss 17. And I'm just going into the transition. Just doing a quick look. Checking in the mirror again. And I should have pulled you in closer. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm not going to go in totally close because I need my Botox and my filler. Anyone else? This is my life every day since there's been no school. And she's only 10. Anyone else have their husbands home? I adore my husband. My husband and I have been married 41 years. Since we've been married, he has worked just about 7 days a week. Very rarely he's home. We take a vacation maybe once a year where we go someplace. Well, he's been home for 3 weeks now. Ever have someone come up behind you when you've been doing the same thing for 41 years and say to you, why don't you do it this way? Well, in my head, I was kind of doing that. But I said, oh, why don't you show me how it's done? And I hand him whatever I was using. Oops! Oh my brushes almost just went over the edge. He started to do it. So I kind of say, well, I have to go put more laundry in. So it ended up, he did the whole job. So I wasn't that angry afterwards. I said, he's going to do it. But when someone walks up to you when you've been doing something for so long and thinks they could do it better, I say let them do it. I'm just going in with a little bit of darker brown and going into the crease area. I'm a little out of practice. I haven't put makeup on for a couple of weeks. I had to put some a little bit of mascara on my eyelashes because my eyelashes are insisting to go this way. They will not grow straight. They're going this way. Oh. Like I say, this is going to be just a simple little look. Even though that's a pretty dark brown, And if you can hear the footsteps, that's the sheepadoodle coming to check out what I'm doing in here. Okay. Now just the decision what to do on the lid. And I'm thinking the shimmers in here are just toppers, so I'm going to go pink. And I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to take the Wayne Goss 17 and just clean it off. Some days I could do my whole eye look with just one brush. I'm going to... That's pretty color. See, even though I put a little bit of mascara on there, they still don't want to go straight. Okay. And you are a pretty color. The colors are not coming out as pigmented as they look in the pan. Perhaps because I'm using a fluffy brush, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to take one of the shimmers, and I think I'm going to go for the silver. Ooh, it's very soft. And I'm going to try to put it over the pink. No, it doesn't like that. So I just happen to have a sponge applicator here on my desk. And it came out of another palette, and I'm going to try a sponge applicator because it's kind of skipping all over. I'm just like getting a few little sparkles here and there, but it's not covering. That's a little better. And yeah, it's a topper. Just go to the other side. I saw someone else using these sponge applicators, which I had always used most of my life, for shimmers, and I thought, you know, I got a ton of them. I have the disposable ones. I got a ton. So I pulled them out. Not this one. I got this one in another palette that had just happened to drop out on my desk. That's pretty, but like I said, they're not coming out as pigmented as they are in the pan. So I am going to go in with my, what are you? My Sonia G Worker Pro. And I'm just going to go here again. Yeah, that does seem more pigmented since I am using a not as fluffy brush. And I'm going to take the same one. There's a dark pink in here. And just for fun, I am going to, am I blocking? Use the dark pink in the corner here. In the outer corner. I had just used a little It's CC cream on my face. Now I'm just going to take some of the brown, and I'm going to dot it into the dark pink just to see what happens, and I'm just going to run that under my eye. I have to use the 10X, I can't see otherwise. And I am seeing a bit of fallout from the shimmer. So it didn't work mixing the brown in with it. So I didn't do that for this dip. The house sounds quiet. I think their dinner's ready. Okay, I'm gonna have to take some of that off. I used a little thicker brush than I normally use. I don't usually put so much underneath my eye. And I'm going to take, what's here somewhere? This Thrive pencil. It's a creamy pencil. And I'm just going to go up here. Just to highlight ever so slightly. And I'm going to put some in the corner. Okay, so now I need to find my eyeliner and my blush, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. I used a little sample of MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash on my lashes. And I have to say that last year I had used Revitalash to grow my lashes. And then I tried another brand, a less expensive brand. And my eyelashes almost disappeared. And then I went back, I've been using the Revitalash for a little over a month. And it has really made a difference. It has really made my lashes grow. Mind you, it's not Revitalash's fault that my lashes grow this way. And I have a new lipstick. It's MAC Lip Gloss in the color, I think it says Candy Yum Yum. And it's very pink. Let's see how pink it is. I probably am going to have to tone it down with something else, but I just wanted to try it on its own first. I really do love pink lipstick. I can't help it. Let me just see if I could just... I know I should wear a liner, but I don't often do. Oh, that's good for now. But I like the color. And I liked the eyeshadow. My Nars eyeshadow. Not as pigmented as I had thought. I also used a little bit of my Jeffree Star beautiful highlighter on my cheeks. Do I have something to cover this? So the shimmers in this palette do seem to be just toppers. And the colors are definitely not as, at least the colors I used, because I had used this one in my outer corner, and this is the brown I used as my transition. This is the pink I used on the lid. And what did I use in the... And I think this... No. This is the one I used in the crease, and I think this is the one I used in transition. Nope. I've forgotten already. I think I used this one in the crease and the transition. I don't know about anybody else, but are their nails growing out to ridiculous lengths because they can't get to the salon? I am going to have to try to file them down. I'm starting to poke myself in places I don't want to be poked. But if this is a palette that you're interested in, you can just remember it's not as pigmented as you would think. Because I had thought this was going to be way pigmented, but it's not. I want to thank you for coming to my happy place and watching me use a new palette. I had fun. I'm going to say happy trails until we meet again. Bye-bye.